We want to start by posing the question. Is it what God intended when He made you? When you look at yourself, is it what God intended? Is that what was in the mind of the Lord when He made you? When we look in the Bible, the first conversation that we see in Genesis 1 verse 26, when we see God saying, let us make man in our own image. He does not end there, He said, let them have dominion. He moves on and saying, let the fish of the sea, let the cattle, let everything that grows God will give Him. So my question before we start, when you look at yourself, is it what God intended? Was it that was in the mind of God when they were discussing this with God yet? Was it that when you look at yourself and you say, yes, this was what really God intended when He made me? So today's topic is restoration. In brackets, it was also. So according to the definition, restoration is the process of retaining the original state. Or we can say restoration is the process of retaining the original condition, or the original state of something. In Greek, the word that we use to represent restoration is called apokatastasis. Tell your neighbor that today you are going to encounter apokatastasis. Tell someone that today there is apokatastasis. So as our introduction, we have discussed Genesis 1 verse 26. But when we discussed it, it was just a conversation between God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But on 27, there is something that we want to know. That yes, God fulfilled what He was saying in 26. Because God is saying now, so God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him, male and female. He created them. Which means in this house there is no one who is excluded. But that thing that was in His mind, everyone is included. Both male and female. So now we want to see that what was in His mind when He was forming. And are we still in that thing or we have drifted? Because if we are still in that thing that was in His mind, it means we are pleasing Him. But if not, it means we have drifted. We are no longer original, but we are now counterfeit. So now the issue which is here now, we want to see, we are not going to touch those people that are in this Bible. Because when I tell you that God spoke to Enoch, you don't know Enoch. When I say there was a man called Elijah who could call out fire and fall, you don't know him. But there is this example that is there. Most of you know him, and most of you have seen him. This is our Father. A good example of what was in the mind of God when He was making men. If you want to see now, we are saying GOQ, ladies and young winners. We are saying POT, ladies and young executives. But are you really walking in these steps? Are you really walking in these steps? So now we don't want to touch far. You can say maybe it's because he had matured, he had gone 75 years preaching and doing good. But now we want to touch the basics, the fundamental principles that we say, yes, you are being raised in His steps. So now we want to know, okay, our Father used to say that you have to pray, right? Even the Bible, in Luke 18 verse 1, it says, make God to pray always and not to faint, right? So we want to know that before we enter this prayer conviction that He left us, are you really in that state that He left us? That every time you do pray and do not faint, that every time Are you sure? Our father used to tell us that you have to fast, you have to pray. You have to fast, you have to pray. Men that are strong are putting fasting and praying. But now if we take a record now, a record list, and we ask on this prayer convention, some of you have got a new watch to know that on 6 a.m., on 6 p.m. I will be breaking. But is it the true fast that God intended when he was telling us in Isaiah 58 verse 5? Is it the fast that I desired? Is it the fast that this man taught us? Or we have drifted, we are now fake? So we must consider the basic principles for us to be confident when we say there's a young Ezekiel that is being raised. It's useless for us to say we have to enter this month of June before we now know the basic principles and we know if we are walking with them. We are not going to touch much basic things, but on these things, are we agreeing that we are not? We need to get back to the position. Amen. We need to get back to the position. Amen. Because our father used to emphasize. This is what made him great. He used to emphasize, but we want things that are easy. We want to just walk in power and declare that the rain is stop. But we are living these basic principles that he taught us. So, you know yourself, I know myself. You know yourself, I know myself. You have to consider in the steps of the men that we are following. That am I fasting in the good way? Am I praying in the good way? And if so, then now we must know what God intended when He created you. Now, we have made a way that we want is like a routine now. That's why I know that every time I come to church, my elder has to pray for me.